screen. Is my voice is clear to all of you? Yes, is my voice is clear to all of you guys? Right. Clear. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Good evening, guys. All right, son. Just 2 minutes of time. Then I will prepare the folders and all, the required documents and all. Then what I want to share with you. Let me prepare them. Then after that, we will start our content. And right, son. Just give a minute of time. I'll finish it. Right, so now please all of you take this link, or before that 1 minute, let me check it whether this link is working or not. 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute. Let me check it. Yeah, it's okay, no problem. Now it's coming there, no issues for it. That's it. Now you can take this link. Simple, then https://tinyurl.com. Up to that, this is a general domain only. Core Java 6 p.m. There's a name what I've given. All right. So why I created this particular link for you? Every day I'm going to type the content, type the data inside the classroom. While in explanation, I'm going to write content inside the document. So this document is shareable document to all of you. Just if we paste that link in the browser, automatically you are able to get this classroom notes right away. Now also we are able to open it. Now also we are able to get it. Okay. All right. Now if we open that link or if we click on that link, automatically we can see what the document with the title Core Java 6 p.m. Understand it now? So every day classroom notes I'm going to type here, and in the next minute, after completion of my typing, after writing one statement in the next minute, if we open the document there, we are able to get the total document. Understand it clearly? All right, this is one thing here I'm telling that. Then apart from this, all right, just give one more minute of time. Then I want to create one more channel. All of you, one more minute. Yes, please. All right. Now, let me create a channel, sir. Let me create channel 1 minute. Then after that, I will give the directions to you. And meanwhile, what I am asking there, all of you are having mobile phones, right? Just 1 minute to open that mobile phones and connect with internet. Everybody. Okay. Then go to the Play Store. In a Play Store, search for the Classroom app. App name is what? Classroom app. Google Classroom. Google Classroom. Okay. Try to install that Classroom app in your mobile phones. Try to install the Classroom app. Install it. Classroom app. Clear? Install it. Then try to install that Classroom app. Right, sir. Just a few seconds of time it will take. Not taking, not much time. If you install that Classroom app, then after the installation, if you open it, then it is asking maybe some plus symbol you may get there. If you click on that plus symbol, there it will ask create a class, join a class. Two options are available. Have you got the two options? Create a class, join a class. There we have to select a join class. There we have to select a join class. Why? Because you are the students here, then you have to join for the class. As a trainer, I'm going to create a class. I created already a class. There you have to join for that class. Okay, what we have to do? First of all, you have to install Classroom app in our mobile phone. Then after installation of the Classroom app, if you open it, there it is asking plus symbol. There we may see plus symbol, or else maybe directly may get an option like join class or create a class. Select a join class. If you select the join class, then it is asking classroom code. It is asking what there? Classroom code. Just enter this classroom code. Whatever the classroom code you have given, try to enter that classroom code. This classroom code you have to enter. Okay, enter this classroom code. Enter this classroom code. If you enter the classroom code, you may join with that class. Whatever the class I created, you may join with the class. Okay, just a minute of time. Now I'm telling to you, in that classroom code, in that classroom, just I'm going to create an announcement. You may get a notification to that directly. Try to observe this. Even if we close the tab, better to close the tab, then we may get a notification, right? Now just I'm giving some welcome message, just namesake message I'm sending there. Right, now just I'm giving a post, just I created a post and I submitted that post. There you can identify that post as a notification we are able to get. Okay, no need to give reply, just we can identify it whether that notification is available or not in our classroom app. Okay, clear? Have you seen that notification on our mobile phone? Max, it will come. I already given that post. Now try to observe this. Why I'm creating this particular channel? What is the need of creating this particular channel? If you observe this, It's a direct channel for us for our communication. Directly, I'm going to communicate with you directly. It's a direct communication. Okay, not required to give reply, guys. Just you can identify that notification. That's enough. That's sufficient. Okay, it's a direct communication between you and me. If I want to share something with you, or if I want to give some message to you immediately, previously what I have to do there, I have to give an intimation to my admin people. My admin people will give that notification to you, maybe a bit delay. Anyway, why? Because through third person we have to send message to you. It may take a lot of time. In some situation that messaging servers may be busy, that messaging servers may be send messages with bit delay. So because of that is an immediate communication I want to have. That's why I found this channel, and through this I'm able to communicate with all the people. For every class I used to create this channel, right? And moreover, in the future, if you want to communicate with me, if you want to send some error messages to me, then get a screenshot and send that message to me as much as possible. As well as possible, I'm able to give that solution for you through this particular classroom app also. Understand it clearly. Even if myself is not available, I have some other team there. My other team is also be giving reply to you to provide a solution for you. Understand it clearly. So definitely we'll have some communication, immediate communication, instant communication that I'm able to provide. Say for example, I'm telling to you, so I may go outside, for example. On time, I'm unable to come to this location. I want to give some message to you. Just wait few minutes of time. I will take some class. Or maybe if I'm not good, I don't want to take the class here. I want to give a communication with you. Then there, this is a channel. What I'm going to provide there. Okay, try to utilize this one. This is clear. All right, sir. Now the channel I'm able to provide every day. Something I'm going to post now. Try to check that content as per our availability. It will work 24/7. Right. Leave this content here. Now coming to the content. I think so. All of you might be clear about this point here. Up to now what I've given. One is document. Every day regular classroom notes you are able to get through that link. Second one is directly we can talk with me through this particular Google Classroom app. Leave this one. All right, sir. Now let's move on to the content. Let us understand the Java content here. Observe carefully. First of all, tell me now here we are going to understand Java programming language. And before going to understand Java programming language, first of all, we have to understand what exactly the technologies which are available in Java, what type of technologies here we have to understand, what we need to learn, what exactly the content we have to learn to get a job in the software industry. At present, which technologies are trending in outside, at least we need to have some awareness on this particular point. After that, I'll start today itself. I'm going to start what there, the Java, core Java introduction part. First of all, let us understand our plan clearly. The total plan I want to provide to you, now try to understand it clearly. All right, sir. Now, first of all of you now tell me, 1 minute, sir. Just give a minute of time, I'll start it. Because I need to get some details. Just 1 minute, I'll start the content. Right, fine. It's okay. Now, all of you understand it. For the videos purpose, for every course we are going to provide videos. For my classes, video support is available, but for both offline and as well as online students. For video support, you have to contact with this particular number. Then if you want to get scheduling about my classes there, then this is a single point of contact. There we can contact. There we are able to get the required information. Okay, leave this one. Now all of you understand it. One simple question I'm asking to you, try to answer for it. I think all of you are aware about the project in the companies that projects are going to be happen. Companies, mainly software company in the sense they have to prepare the project. How companies are going to prepare the projects now? How companies are going to prepare the projects? How they are able to prepare? Right. If companies wants to prepare the projects, definitely they have to follow some life cycle. Project life cycle they have to follow. As per the project life cycle only, they are able to prepare the projects. Now let us understand what exactly the project life cycle. How many phases are available inside the project life cycle? No need to go for too much internal in very first class. At least high end phases of the project life cycle. Top end phases of the project life cycle. If you understand it, I'm able to give some clarity. Try to understand it. The total project life cycle, software project life cycle, if you observe this, the project life cycle contains mainly 4 phases. Every project life cycle, every software project life cycle contains 4 phases. What are the main 4 phases here? The very first one is, understand it clearly, analysis phase. The very first one is what there? Analysis phase. And the second one, after the analysis phase, and the second one is, development phase, development part, or maybe implementation or coding. Different names are available. Development, implementation, coding, whatever it may be. And the third one is, after this, the third one is testing phase. Once we completed the project development, we have to test the project. Before going to deliver the project to the customer or client, we have to test the project. So testing is the another phase. All right. Once our testing is completed, once the project is very good, once the certificates are coming from the testing team, once the testing is passed successfully, the next phase is what their production phase. What should be the next one? You know, production phase. Understand it clearly. All these are high-end, top-end phases of the project. All these are like what their top-end phases of the project. Everybody understand it clearly. Top-end phases of the project. Okay. Right, sir. At the end of the class, I need to give some information to you. As per this notice, just rewind to me even if you forgot it. Okay. Let's move on to the point again. Now tell me, all of you now tell me, in a project life cycle, how many phases are available? 4 phases. What are the 4 phases? No, analysis, development, testing, and production. These are the topmost life cycle phases of any software project. Understand it clearly. If we take one by one internally, so many sub phases are available, but I'm not going to up to the details now. I'll not go for up to that internal details here. Only top end phases only I'm talking now. Okay, leave this one. Now tell me, what is this analysis phase actually? So many phases, so many sub phases are available under this analysis. And a simple statement, if you want to conclude, analyzing the requirement and providing some architecture for our project. That's it. What is the purpose of this analysis phase? No, analyzing the requirement set and preparing a physical shape, some architectural shape for our project. That is an intention of like what their analysis phase. I'll forget my point or not. Okay, who will do this analysis phase? No, in general, who will involve inside this analysis phase there? If you observe this, high-end people of the project development, high-end people in our company, they will involve inside this analysis phase. Some analysts are available. Some analysts are available. They will involve inside this particular analysis phase. Being the developer, being the application developer, you may not think much about like what their analysis. If analysts are giving the total physical shape for our application, automatically being the developer, we can start implementing that particular architecture. But analysis could be done by high-end people of the project. So being the Java developer, being the application developer, I may not think much about like what their analysis space. Even if you have that analysis space content, then it will be well and good, added advantage only. But the point is what? Developer, application developer is not going to involve much inside like for their analysis space. Leave this point here. Now coming to the development. What exactly the meaning of the development now tell me? Again and again I'm telling there. I'm not moving inside the internals of each and every phase. No. Only high-end phases only information I'm telling there. Now try to understand it now. Development part. What is going to be happen in the development part? Literally I'm telling there. Development in the sense coding part. Development in the sense what their coding part. That's it. Whatever the analysis that analyst has given for us, whatever the architecture that is provided by architects for us, then we have to take it and we have to start implementing that particular project. Understand it clearly. So development in the sense preparing code, majorly providing what their code. Physical resources here we have to provide. Physical resources in the sense that coding resources here I'm telling you. All right, good. But here inside this development part, how many types of developments are available actually? The total development is divided into three types. The total development is divided into how many types there? Three types. What are the three types of this development actually? Understand it clearly. The first one is, the very first one is front-end development. All of you observe carefully. The very first one is what there? Front-end development. First one is what there? Front-end development. And the second one is what there? Middleware application development. Middleware application development. Front-end development. And the next one is what there? Middleware application development. And the last one is what there? Back-end development. The last one is what there? Back-end development. Everybody understand it clearly. Now tell me, what exactly the phases are available inside the project actually? Four phases, project lifecycle phases. What are the four phases? No, analysis, development, testing, and production. Analysis could be done by hand people, just analyzing the requirement set, leave it. Development part could be done by the developers, application developers, or whoever it may be, some developers. How many types of developments are available? Three types. What are the three types of the developments actually? Front-end development, middleware application development, back-end development. Understand it clearly. Now, front-end development in the sense, if we take any application, preparing the pages with very good look and feel. Preparing web pages with a very good look and feel. Say for example, if you open Amazon.com, there the page should be attractive or not. If we take any e-commerce application, not only e-commerce application, take any website, take any web application, take any enterprise application, that pages should be in very much attractive manner or not. So that the pages development, and their associated duties are called as what their front-end development. Everybody understand it clearly. To prepare that front-end development, what exactly the technologies set here we are going to use? What exactly the technologies here we are going to use for the front-end development? The very first one here I'm telling to you, observe carefully. UI technologies. The technologies are what there? UI technologies. What are these UI technologies actually? HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. Then after this Bootstrap, right? JavaScript. Then after this JavaScript, what next one here? jQuery. Then after this, understand it. Some frameworks are also be available. What are the frameworks here? We are going to understand. Angular. Next one is what there? React.js. Next one is what there? Vue.js, and so on and so on and so on. Some other. Observe carefully. Different technologies are available under like what there to prepare this front-end development. To prepare the front-end development, what we require here? HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, jQuery, Angular, React.js, Vue.js, and so on. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? Okay, fine. Leave this part here. The next part is what there? Middleware application development. This is the heart of the development part. That middleware application development is what their heart of the application development. What it is actually? What exactly the meaning of this middleware application development? That middleware application development is mainly server-side program. Middleware application development is what they're mainly server-side program. Say for example, all of you aware about the Facebook, right? Am I right? Facebook, you already aware about the Facebook, am I right? Right. When we type www.facebook.com, automatically we are getting a login page or not? Understand my point here? Automatically we are getting what there? A login page. In that login page, what we are going to provide? Username and password. Say for example, myself, I'm not related with Facebook previously. I didn't have any account with Facebook. So I need to go for sign up a process or not? Sign up, a link is available in the bottom of that page now. If you click on that sign up, a registration form will open. There I have to provide email ID or mobile number. Next one is a password. Next one is what their confirm password. All the details I have to provide. At the end, I have to click on submit button. If I click on submit button, what is going to be happen now? Tell me. If I click on submit button, what is going to be happen? All right. First of all, a request will be submitted to the server-side application, Facebook server-side application. Facebook server-side application will take your request. Facebook server-side application will take your username, password, and confirm password, all the details now. Then it will store the details into a database. The details are going to be stored in what their database. But before going to store the data in the database, first it will check whether the data is right data or not, whether data is as per the requirements or not, that valid data or not. That validations are going to be checked. After completion of the data validations, if the data is right, then only the data will be stored inside the databases. Understand my point here? So to take your data, checking whether data is right data or not, storing the data into the database. To do this work, we required one application or not? To do this entire work, we need one application or not? One server-side application is required or not? That server-side application is called as what? The middleware application. The server-side application is called what? The middleware application. Its development is nothing but what? Middleware application development. All of you are getting clarity on this point, no? Right. What technologies we are going to use to prepare middleware application development? What exactly the technologies we are going to use to prepare this middleware application development? If we observe this technology set now, depending on the technology what we are going to select, that we are going to use. Say for example, we can use Java to prepare middleware application development. We can use Python to prepare this middleware application development. We can use .NET to prepare this middleware application development, and so on. So many technologies are available. Yes, sir, got it or not? But at present, we are talking about Java programming language. Now we are thinking about Java programming language. If I use Java as a middleware application development technology, what exactly the courses, what exactly the technologies inside the Java that we are going to use to prepare this middleware application development? Again, I'm telling you, if we take Java, a set of sub technologies are available. If we take Python, some other sub technologies are available. If we take .NET, some other set of technologies are available. To prepare this middleware application development, what technology mainly we are going to select? On the base of that only, a list of technologies there we are able to get. Understand my point, Say for example, if I take Python, for example, core Python, advanced Python, and frameworks are available. Django framework is available, and REST API is available, and Flask is also another framework as an alternative for Django. Understand it clearly. If we take .NET, for example, core .NET, that means what the C# .NET here we have to use. After that ASP.NET, then after completion of this MVC pattern is available, MVC framework, and so on. Some other technologies are available. Similarly, if we select Java as a technology to prepare this middleware application development, what exactly the technologies and tools that we are going to use in the case of Java? Right. If it is a case now, there we have to understand core Java. Everybody understand it clearly. Core Java. Next one is what there? Advanced Java. After that, next one is like what there? Hibernate. After this Hibernate, what next one here I'm telling there? After the Hibernate, there we have to understand Spring and Spring Boot. The next one is like what there? Microservices. What next one here? Microservices. That's it. These many. And next one is what there? After this microservices, web services, another technology here we have to understand. Microservices and web services. Let's observe clearly what exactly the technology set here we are going to understand. If you select Java as a technology to prepare middleware application development, there we are going to use these many technologies. First one is what there? Core Java. Next one is what there? Advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring, Spring Boot, microservices. Then what next one here? Web services. Clear? All of you are getting clarity on this, no? All right, sir. It's okay, fine. Same previously Facebook example we have taken. In the Facebook example, login page I want to create. To prepare that login page, what development part here we have to take? No, front end development. Okay, login page, we provided some data in the login page. When I click on submit button, request will go to the server side and server side program will be executed. Am I right or not? The server side program is nothing but what their middleware application, and its development is what their middleware application development. That's okay, fine. What that middleware application is doing, what the server side application is doing, taking your data, validating data, processing the data, and storing the data into the databases or not. Means that one database is required or not. In the database, some table is required or not. In the table, our data has to be stored or not. The data is going to be accessed by the application or not. So here, creating a database, inside this database, creating tables, and providing schemas, providing some primary key constraints, that everything will come under what their back-end development. That everything we are going to understand what their back-end development. To go for this back-end development, what technologies here we are going to use there? Mainly, majorly, here we are going to use like what there? Oracle, the database technology we are going to use. Oracle is what there? The database technology. Other than this Oracle, if you want to use some other content, other than this Oracle, if you want to use some other content, there we can use what there? MySQL or MySQL that we are going to use. Majorly, they are the two things here we are going to use for our application development. For the Java related projects now, majorly we are going to use two backend systems. Either of these. What are the two backend systems now? Either Oracle or we can go with what there? MySQL. Right, so now these are the like what these are the things about like what their backend development. Guys, all of you now answer for my questions no? In a project life cycle overall, how many phases are available, sir? 4 phases are available. What are the 4 phases now? Tell me. Analysis, development, testing, and production. In a development, again, how many phases are available? 3 types of developments. What are the 3 types now? Front-end development, middleware application development, back-end development. To prepare this front-end development, UI technologies we are going to use. All right, to prepare this middleware application development, Java or Python or .NET, either of the things here we have to select. If we select Java, what technologies here we have to understand? Core Java, Advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring, Spring Boot, microservices, and web services. All right, backend development. Backend development, if we take now, what technologies here we require now? Oracle, MySQL, and so on. These many technologies there we are going to use. So finally, development part is okay. Development is completed. What next one here now? We have to perform testing or not? We need to perform what there? Testing. To do this testing, so many options are available. Different options are available. Just simple testing in the sense, test our application, whether it is writing, whether it is performing implementing its applications effectively or not. As per the client requirement, my project is running successfully or not. The total process is nothing but what they're testing. To perform this testing, we have a separate course. For a testing point of view, we have a separate course. That separate technology or the separate tool is nothing but what there? Manual plus what next one here no? Manual plus what next one here no? Selenium. Now this is a separate course, but of course I'm not going inside much clarity, much deeper about this testing no. But the point is what there? To test our application, we need to have some course, we need to have some technology. That thing is what there? Manual plus what there? Selenium. Selenium is the tool, is a very good tool to test our applications clearly. All right, that is about our content here. Right, sir. Good. My project is analyzed, development is also be completed, testing is also be complete, testing is also be passed. Testing phase is also be completed. Then one more point I'm telling there, in the real-time application development, passing testing phase is the biggest task. Developer every day is getting tensions while passing the testing. Why? Because what the testers team will do there, they will start testing there. Then when they find some bugs in the code there, immediately they'll prepare some test cases, they will prepare some document, they'll send back that code to the respective developer with that particular document. Again, what developer has to do? Developer has to find the problem where the problem is available. They have to correct it. Again, they have to pack that entire code. Again, they have to send that coding part toward their tester. Again, tester will do testing. Again, they will identify some problem there. Here also be functional testing, like different testings are available there, right? QA team, quality and analysis team will take care about this total part here. That QA team, again, they will test the code. If any problem is available, again, they will send back that code to the developer. That code will be moved in between developer and tester almost 15 times, 20 times, 25 times, 100 times, maybe different phases. No, understand my point clearly? Once the testing is passed, developer will be relaxed. Developers are going to be relaxed when testing is passed. Until testing phase, developers are having tensions only. Okay, finally, for example, if testing is passed, my project is very good, implementation is very good, every functionality of the client requirement is achieved, so it's going on good, so testing is passed. Then what next one? No? When testing is completed, then we have to go for what the production phase now. What exactly the meaning of production phase? What is this production phase here? What you are going to think about this production phase? Nothing, sir. It's very simple. Understand it, no? Production phase in the sense sending our application, our total application to the client, giving the total application to the client hand, client home. That phase, the total phase is nothing but what their production. Submitting our entire project to the respective customer, respective client. That phase is nothing but what their production. Okay, what is going to be happen in the production phase? Now tell me. What exactly the things are going to be happen at the production phase? No. Just you want to take one pen drive, in that pen drive you want to copy your code and you want to send that code to the customer, no, directly. That means to the client, not directly. No, it is not the way. What is the way? Our team, there is a separate team for it. Our team, the team is called as an operations team. What is the team there? Operations team. Operations team must go to the client home. There they have to install this entire project in their client systems, and there they have to deploy our project at the client system. There they have to make that clients to run that application, to use that application. Our operations team has to give that much of knowledge to our respective clients now. That means majorly in the production mode, three aspects are going to be happen. What are the three aspects inside the production mode? The very first one is what there? Deployment. The very first one is what there? Deployment. Next one is what there? Monitoring. And the next one is what there? Maintenance. All of you get my point or not? Three aspects are going to be happen in the production. First one is what there? Application deployment. Second one is what there? Monitoring. And third one is what there? Maintenance of our particular project. Understand my point clearly? Okay, fine. At our client home, if you want to deploy our project, what we require, sir? Come on, if you want to deploy a project, what we require? Where we are going to deploy that project? Definitely servers we require or not? Production servers we require or not? So our client has to manage the production servers. Client must manage what there? One production server. Point number one. Our project required some databases or not? Some backend systems are required or not? So our client must manage what their backend systems also. Understand my point, Kenu? Right. Our client must manage the total infrastructure of our project or not? Understand my point, Kenu? It may be in the form of networks, or it may be in the form of servers, or it may be in the form of hardware machines, or it may be in the form of like what are their databases, or it may be in the form of the total, that infrastructure, the complete infrastructure must be maintained by, must be managed by our client or not? Everybody understand my point, Kenu? But nowadays what happened? Maintenance of all this, the total infrastructure of the enterprise application is very toughest part for the clients. Is very toughest part for the client. It's not possible to manage that. Why? Because every product we have to maintain as the licensed one only. Then to get that licenses, it may be a lot of money we have to, that means more and more money we have to spend for it. Our clients are unable to manage that much of infrastructure directly. Yes, sir. All of you get my point or not? Even though they are ready to manage the total cost of the project and everything, but still they require very good manpower to manage this entire project. Again, a good experts team is required to maintain this particular project. Again, it is a problematic thing for the client. The client has to take care of everything actually. But nowadays, what is going to be happen? to reduce burden to the customers, to reduce burden to the clients. What client people are doing there? The clients are not going to maintain all these things in their own way. Clients are not going to maintain all these things in their own way. What the clients are doing? Say, for example, one simple example I'm telling, try to understand it clearly. 20 years before, if you take, no, if you observe this, if any marriage occasion is going on at your house, what your parents are doing, no? What your parents have done? That food section is an important section actually. Then who will handle that food section totally? Your parents have to handle it in their own way. Am I right or not? They have to take their relatives, know that with the help of that relatives, they have to maintain that total food section. But now what is going on? Come on. Now what is going on? Some caterers are available in outside or not? Nowadays, no parent, nowadays, no person is going to maintain the total catering section and everything now. Nowadays, third party people are available. Just we are going to give contract for them and they will come to your house and they will provide their service. What that service there? Catering service they are able to provide. The total food section will be taken care by the respective third party organization. Am I right or not? Similarly, nowadays, clients are not ready to manage the total infrastructure of the projects. Now, what clients are doing there? Clients are giving the total infrastructure responsibility to some third-party people. The clients are giving the total infrastructure responsibility, every monitoring and everything to what there some third-party people. Who are these third-party people to manage our infrastructure of the project? No, the third-party people are called cloud providers. The third-party people are what there? Cloud providers. Understand my point now? The third-party people are like what there? Cloud providers. Who are the best cloud providers nowadays in outside now? Who are the best cloud providers there? AWS, Amazon Web Services. Next one is what there? Microsoft Azure. Microsoft Azure. Third one is what there? Google Cloud Platform. GCP. Google Cloud Platform. And so on. So many. And so on. So many. But the best three cloud providers nowadays in outside market is what there? Amazon Web Services and Microsoft Azure. And the third one is what there? Google Cloud Platform. These are the cloud providers. They will take the responsibility of the total project infrastructure, but we have to pay payments monthly wise. Monthly we have to pay, just it is a rental purpose only. The total infrastructure we are going to get for rent, that's it. So for example, I want to take a laptop. A laptop cost is what there? How much cost is available for the laptop? No, maybe 50,000 minimum. But I'm unable to pay that much of amount at a time. So what I'm going to do, I'll go to some third party people there in outside. They are going to give rental purpose some systems for us. Laptop I'm able to take rent. How I'm going to use that? Rent every month I'm going to pay some 1,000 rupees or maybe 1,500 like this I'm going to pay, but up to 3 months of time, 4 months of time I'm going to use that. Got my point or not? Similarly, cloud providers are providing these services for rental basis. The AWS is nothing but what there is a rent house, that's it. Yes, sir. Got my point or not? AWS is a rent house, that's it. Where all facilities are available, luxury facilities are available. Got my point or not? Okay, fine. Whatever it may be, inside the production, what are the three main concerns here? What we are going to understand in the production here? First of all, like what there? Deployment. Next one is what there? After completion of this deployment. Next one is what there? Monitoring. After this monitoring, what is the next one here? No, maintenance. Understand it clearly? Maintenance. Right, sir. These are all three things which are going to be happen inside like what their production. All right, sir. Then one more point I'm telling there. Deployment here we are going to understand. Let's observe carefully deployment. If we want to take the deployment, we require some servers, production servers, we require some databases, we require some network, we require some hardware peripherals, and we require the total infrastructure or not. That could be provided by whom? Cloud providers. That could be provided by whom? Cloud providers. So I want to take AWS is what there? One of the cloud provider. The best one I'm telling there. What I'm going to take there? AWS is what there? The best cloud provider. AWS here we are going to take. Okay, fine. All of you listen carefully. To deploy a project, we require a server, right? To deploy a project, we require what there? A server. So what is deployment, sir? People are asking these questions, sir. Nothing, sir. It's very simple. Keeping that project into the server space and making that project to run. Keeping project into the server space, just for our instance, I'm telling there, keeping project into the server space to run. That's it. That's the meaning of deployment at present. Just at present, we can understand this statement now. All right, sir. AWS is one of the cloud provider. Now, listen carefully, all of you know. If we want to deploy a project, we require a server. Means that server-side environment is required. Server-side environment in the sense server software we require. Okay. Now tell me, if we want to maintain a server software, first of all, we require one operating system or not? One platform is required or not to run our server? To install the server, to run our server, one operating system is required or not? What operating system we are going to use now? At present, we are using what operating system in our system? In everybody's system, one operating system is common. What is that? Windows operating system we are using. Am I right or not? Windows operating system here we are using. Are you thinking about it that Windows operating system is sufficient to run our server, to maintain our server? Do you think about it that Windows is sufficient to maintain our server and its respective environment? No, definitely not at all. Windows operating system is for our personal use only. Windows operating system is for the sake of entertainment only. Windows operating system is a more user-friendly operating system. It's okay. This is up to for our entertainment purpose only. Maybe maximum watching a movie or maybe playing a video game. That's it. This is not for the sake of the server-side environment. Our Windows systems are not sufficient for our server maintenance. All of you get my point or not? For server-side processing, what operating system we are going to use? For server-side processing, what operating system there we are going to use? Definitely the best operating system for server-side processing is what there? Linux operating system we are going to use. What is the best operating system for server-side maintenance? No, Linux operating system here we are going to use. All of you get my point or not? Then definitely we are going to use what there? Linux operating system. So if you want to use Linux operating system, first of all, you should aware about the Linux commands or not. Linux commands and Linux operating system play is required or not. So there we have to understand like what there Linux operating system. Linux also here we have to understand. Fine. For the sake of deployment, servers and total network and everything, we are going to maintain through what there AWS. If you want to work with AWS, what is mandatory? What operating system is mandatory? Linux awareness is mandatory. That's okay. Fine. Deployment is okay. That's going to be happen. Monitoring and maintenance. To perform this monitoring and maintenance, the server is up or not. For the server, all the threads are provided properly or not. Threading is going on perfectly or not. Pooling is going to be, connection pooling is going to be happen properly or not. The security is going to be provided properly or not. Everything is going to be monitored. Everything is going to be maintained. That's my point here. For the sake of monitoring and maintenance, we are going to use a set of tools. For the sake of deployment also, for the sake of deployment, monitoring and maintenance, we are going to use a set of tools. The set of tools collectively called DevOps tools. The set of tools collectively called as what they are? DevOps tools. Along with this Linux AWS, we are going to use a set of tools. That set of tools are like what they are? DevOps tools. Understand it clearly. DevOps, development and operations tools. DevOps in the sense what there? Development and operations tools. A set of tools there we are going to use. They are nothing but what there? Development and operations, the related content here. So for the sake of the deployment, monitoring and maintenance, we are going to use a set of tools. They are nothing but what the DevOps tools. Examples, if you want to take the DevOps tools, no, Jenkins maybe, Kubernetes maybe. Understand my point clearly? Ansible maybe, Chef maybe. Like so many tools are available, build tools and infrastructure tools and maintenance tools. So many different types of tools are available. Yes, sir. Are you getting it or not? If we complete this production and its related activities, the total project life cycle is going to be completed. The total project life cycle here we understood. End to end project life cycle here we understood. Yes, sir. Got it or not? Fine. One small information to all of you guys. Now try to understand it. No. 10 to 15 years back. 10 to 15 years back, if you observe the development process in the companies, no, how development process is going on in the companies. If we take 15 years back, for example, a separate team 1 with 10 members, one separate team is working on front end development. One separate team is working on what their front end development. Another team 2, is responsible for middleware application development. Of course, in that team 2, How many members might be available in the development part here? Maybe we can expect 20 members. That is the length, depends on the length of the project, depends on the volume of the project. Members are going to be increased, members are going to be reduced. But on an average, I'm telling them, the developers, nearly 20 developers are working on what there? That middleware application development. That next one, for backend development, team 3 is working where minimum 5 resources are required, minimum 5 members team. They're working for what their backend development. Okay, this is development part. How many teams are working for development? No, almost all 3 teams they're working for what their development here. That's okay, fine. After that, for the sake of the testing, again, one more team is going to be used there, where maybe the number of resources, maybe 6 or 7 resources are going to be available. For what purpose there? Testing. That is a team number 4. After that, for production, separate team is going to be available. Operations team is going to be available. There may be nearly 7 or maybe 8 or maybe 10 members team is going to be available. That members, forget about it. Members are required. Some team, some other team is working for the sake of the production. Understand my point clearly? Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? For analysis, some other team, whatever it may be. All together now tell me how many teams are working for this particular project as of now? 5 teams are working. Not only that 5 teams, no. Then one more team here we can identify that another team is like what there? 6th one, that is like what there? System administrators team. What is the team there? System administrators team. So there is a separate team here. That is another team. They're thinking much about like what they're providing systems, like what their infrastructure for our projects, that everything. Previously, 15 years back, I'm telling them. Nearly how many teams are working for a particular project? No, nearly 6 teams are working for a particular project. But concentration, all of you know what I'm telling to you. 15, that means almost all 6 teams are working. 6 teams in a sense, and an average, how many developers are working there? Nearly 50 developers are working for this particular project. If it is a small scale application, if it is a large scale application, that number is going to be increased correspondingly. Okay, fine. Let's move on to the point here. Observe carefully. When a project is in analysis part, when a project is in analysis part, what is the work for? What is the role for? What is the job of the each and every team? No, all these teams are relaxed or not? When the project is in analysis part, all the remaining teams are vacant or not? They're not having any work or not? Leave it. When the project is in front-end development, what is the status of all the remaining teams? No. Again, the same situation. All remaining teams are not having any work. They are relaxed. When the project is in application development, middleware application development phase, no, front-end team, back-end developers, testing team, and operations team, all are in relaxed mode or not? They're not having any work. When the project is in back-end, when the project is in testing, when the project is in production, only the concerned team, only the respective team is working for it. All remaining teams are just there watching the game. That's it. They're relaxed. They're not having any work. Means that for a particular project at a time, how many members are working there? At a particular point of time, how many members are working there? For example, if you think 50 members are working for this project, out of these 50 members at a time, how many members are working there? Max 10 members or 15 members, they are working together. All remaining 35 members are vacant or not? They're not having any work or not? Now, this strategy is giving losses to the company or not? The company is not maintaining their resources effectively or not? The company is not utilizing their resources effectively or not? So this is not a good strategy for the companies to implement their project. It's a time waste process, it's a money waste process. Later on, what company people have realized that, so where work efficiency is not available from the developers, only one team is working max, maybe 2 teams are working max, remaining teams are not working there, they're relaxed. This is totally losses for what their companies. So immediately all companies have changed their strategy. All companies have changed their strategy. What strategy they are applying at present for their project? No, just try to understand it clearly. What they are doing there? Now all companies at present, they are recruiting the developer. They are recruiting a resource. They are recruiting a resource who has knowledge on top to bottom of the project implementation. Nowadays, all companies are recruiting the developers, recruiting the resources. They must have knowledge on front-end development. They must have knowledge on middleware application development. They must have knowledge on back-end and testing and production issues. That type of developers nowadays the companies are taking. If companies are taking that such type of developers, automatically what companies are doing there? Companies are making the developer to work for front-end development. Once front-end is completed, then they have to work for what their middleware application development. Once they have done that middleware application development, they have to participate in what their backend, and they must participate in testing. The same developer must participate in what their production. If a single developer is participating in all the activities, no, the work efficiency is also be increased. Less chances are available to get errors. Or get my point or not? For example, one person is doing front end, another person is doing middleware application development in the sense, sync is not going to be available. But same developer is doing both the work in the sense, definitely sync is going to be available. Less chances are available to get errors, where automatically development time is going to be reduced. If more errors are coming, waste of time. If less errors are coming, we can save the time. Well, if I get my point or not, nowadays every company is looking for the resource who must have knowledge on front-end development, middleware application development, back-end development, testing, and production, all the content here, top to bottom of the project lifecycle. Now, the developer who has knowledge on all the areas of the project, that developer is nothing but full stack developer. The developer name is what there? Full stack developer. If you take Java as a technology for middleware application development, the developer is called full stack Java developer. If you take Python as a middleware application development, Python as a technology, the developer is what there? Full stack Python developer. Similarly, if you take .NET, then full stack .NET developer. Yes, sir. I'll forget my point or not. Nowadays, every developer, every company is looking for full stack developer, full stack Java developer. Instead of a normal Java developer, every company is looking for what there? Full stack Java developer. Yes, sir. I'll forget my point or not. This is exactly the requirements of like what there? Full stack development. Everybody understand my point here? Then why I'm discussing the total point here? Because of only the word. The word is what there? Full stack Java developer. That's it now. So let me provide this entire document here, entire thing in our document here. Now observe carefully. Now okay, I want to give this document here. Now try to understand it clearly. This is a description here, full stack Java developer. Then immediately I'm getting a question, sir. I have a question. What exactly the question here I'm getting there? All of you understand it clearly. If you want to make full stack Java developer, what technologies, what subjects, or what courses that full stack Java developer must know? If it is a case here, I given a list of technologies. Guys, understand it? All of you following the points what I'm telling to you? What exactly the content I'm trying to discuss with you? Are you getting my points here? Okay? Or else might be feeling bored? Okay, fine. This is minimal information. If you want to become as a Java developer, at least we should know what is the meaning of full stack Java developer. Without knowing that, learning courses is a time-waste process. That's why in very first class itself, I must confirm that. Okay, now, if you want to become as a full stack Java developer, how many courses are available here? How many technologies we should know? Nearly 14 to 15 subjects we have to learn. The full stack Java developer must know nearly 14 to 15 subjects. What are these 14 to 15 subjects? No, you can understand it clearly. Otherwise are given core Java, advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring Boot, microservices, web services. Then after that, backend system, Oracle or MySQL. Oracle is the best one nowadays. Oracle is okay. Next one is what there? Basic UI. Basic UI in the sense like what there? HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. What next one? After the Bootstrap, jQuery. That's it. Up to this 4 or 5. Like sir, they are the basic part. Angular is a framework, different course. React.js is another one. That is a different one. Okay, then after that, Angular or React, Linux, AWS, DevOps, and finally, what next one there? Testing tools. These many technologies the developer should know if you want to become as what there? Full stack Java developer. Yes, sir. I'll forget it or not? Okay, fine. Leave this part here. Later on, I will give this roadmap to you. Later on, I will discuss with you about this roadmap. No need to worry for it. After that, now let's move on to the advantages of these courses. If you take the courses at Durga Soft, what advantages you are able to get? And indirectly, what services we are providing to you? At least one time we have to talk about it in the very first class now. Okay? Right, sir. Now try to understand it. If you want to, all right, sir. If you want to attend my classes there, or as before this advantages here, first of all, let me talk about what courses, what batches we are going to start. We are providing behalf of Durga Soft. What courses? Today, what courses are started here? Nearly 4 different batches are started in today. What are the 4 different batches here we started there? First one is Core Java. Only Core Java. If you want to learn only Core Java, in the next class onwards, directly I'm going to start our Core Java content. Next one is Batch 2, Basic Java Package. Core Java, Advanced Java, Oracle, Basic UI. Complete Java Package. Core Java, Advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring Boot, Microservices, Web Services, Oracle, and Basic UI. Full Stack Java. The total content, what exactly the list I have given there. Core Java, Advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring Boot, Microservices, Web Services, Oracle, Basic UI, Angular, React, Linux, AWS, and DevOps, and testing tools. All these are come under what there? Full Stack Java. This is trending nowadays. Full Stack Java, the word is trending nowadays. And moreover, inside the companies there, everybody will think about nowadays is what the Java developer in the sense, full stack Java developer only by default. But for the sake of students, flexibility only we are giving these many different batches, no. But actually, everybody is looking for what their full stack Java development only. All right, sir. In full stack Java development, what is my role? What is my role? Up to how many courses I am going to take? If after this, the total Java part, I will take the responsibility. Myself is responsible for what there? The total Java part. Core Java, Advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring Boot, microservices, and web services. This is my responsibility. I will take care about. Remaining courses would be taken care by some experts or trainers at Durga Soft. Some other trainers are available. They will take the responsibility. Say for example, Oracle, Sharif sir will take the classes. Basic UI, Angular and React. Ramesh sir and Sweta madam will take that content now. Linux, AWS and DevOps now. Maha sir will take the classes. Testing tools, Ramesh sir, Rakesh sir will take the classes now. Like different faculty members are available. But maximum, major part of the full stack Java, I will take the responsibility. That is what their Java part. The total Java part, I will take the responsibility. Let's leave this one. After this, now coming to the advantages of these courses. Okay? See, this is very good support what Durga Soft is providing nowadays. This is that excellent support what Durga Soft is providing for both offline students and like what their online students. Understand it? What is that support here? All my classes videos are recorded. Every class is being recorded. Every class recorded video will be provided to you as a Google Drive access. Then how long that access is going to be available? Maximum more than 1 year we are going to provide. Max, our people are going to upload the videos only. They will not delete the videos, max cases. How long the drive is going to be available, up to that we are able to get. But minimum 1 year guarantee. But more than 1 year also we are able to get that video support. But officially I'm not saying that lifetime access, but the point is almost the same. Understand it? Just for the sake of boundary only we are giving that 1 year of time here, but more than that we are able to get that video support. Understand it clearly? This is very good support. Why? Because in the middle of the course, if you want to leave from Hyderabad 2 to 3 days of time, then we can watch that videos. When you are able to get that videos, actually, after completion of the class, within 1 hour, that video will come to your access. Within 1 hour of completing your class. Today might be 6 to 7 if I take the class. By 8 o'clock itself, that video is going to be ready. Even that 1 hour of time also we are taking for what purpose there? For the sake of making that video, for the sake of downloading that video, we are going to take that much of time. If it is a bit fast, in a fast manner, we are able to get that video. 24/7, that videos are going to be available. Understand it clearly. Next one is, all my classes material is going to be provided to you. Soft copy by default will be provided to you. But a hard copy is going to be available at our admin office there, front office there, that we have to purchase. A Xerox cost, our people will take the Xerox cost, hard copy material if you are expecting now. But soft copy will be provided by default to all of you. The location where we are going to upload the videos, there itself we can identify what their soft copy material that we are able to catch. That's one point here. Next one is what there, pre-access to the classroom notes. Yeah, just now I given that information to you. This is the note. Just today only one diagram and few points only I'm discussing there. At this notes, this classroom notes, 24/7 is accessible for you right from now onwards. Right away, we are able to access that notes that you are able to catch. Okay, fine. Leave this punch here. Then after this, free access to the classroom applications. Every application I will type in front of you. Whatever the applications I'm completing, that application code I will paste in the same document. From the document we can copy and we can use it. Or maybe by seeing that code as a reference, no, we can prepare your own applications. All right, free access to the classroom applications. All applications are live application development. In front of you, I will take the requirements. In front of you, I will type the code. In front of you, I will compile the code. If any error is coming, I will discuss with you in front of you. After that, I will execute the program in front of you. By executing that program, if any exceptions are coming, I will show you how to come out from that exceptions, how to correct that exceptions. That everything is going to be happen live. By that only we are able to get development skills. If I prepare program at my home, if I copy and paste that here, and if I execute the program, what you are able to get? No? Nothing you are going to get. Development part you are unable to get. When you see the live coding development, then only we are able to get clarity. Definitely, I will do that live application development only. Right, another one, course completion certificate. At the end of the course, you are able to get course completion certificate that we can show to the interviewers also. We can use Durga's brand also there in front of the interviewer. Definitely, in some situations, nowadays maybe some interviewers are asking the question also, where you complete your courses. If you show this certificate, no, definitely may get some weightage. We can utilize that Durga's brand also. Understand my point clearly, what I'm telling you. Maybe in some situation that interviewer is also from Durga Soft, maybe previous, is an ex-student of Durga Soft. If it is a case, your job journey will be very simple. Maybe there we can show your identity. Okay, fine. That's okay, fine. Next one is, this is another one here. Listen, one point I'm telling there. For getting job, whatever the requirements you need, whatever the things you require, everything we will provide. No second thought. We'll make you to ready for the jobs. Understand my point? Job ready products we are going to prepare. Job ready, everything we are going to provide. But still, one conclusion I'm telling there, personally, myself is against to the job guarantee programs. In my point of view, it is a trash. Understand it, you know? So only one simple calculation, sir. Even myself, I'm giving suggestion. Don't believe that kind of programs. And outside, the entire market is going on that only. But where how many members are getting job, how many members are not getting job, just you can calculate. But even forget about it, whether they are conducting job guarantee or no job guarantee, that doesn't matter. But think about it now. Once a student is getting job, in the sense, 70% of the hard work must come from the student. The trainer responsibility is only 30%. In our level, we can give max content. Even my personal opinion is what there, more content I have to deliver, more subject I have to deliver. Definitely max subject I'm able to deliver. Even if I deliver max subject, but from your side, you must take the responsibility up to 70%. Then only you are able to get job. A simple point. If you work hard, you will get job. If you are not working hard, you will not get job. But on the basis of your work, how I can give guarantee? No? The simple philosophy. Now think about it, simple reason. Understand my point here? See, 70% of your work must come. Then only you are able to get job. How I can give guarantee on your 75% of work? No. But my responsibility will fulfill effectively, 100%. That's why what I'm believing there, instead of this kind of titles here, the fake titles, you know, then what I'm going to talk there, I'm going to talk about it as much as level, max level, I want to give subject. If we take total my subject, if we gain my total subject, I'm sure about it, 90% of the chance are available to get job. My success ratio is what the 85 to 90%, 90% of the people are getting job. My success ratio is 85% minimum. For every 100 members, 85% members are able to get jobs. But nowadays might be season is not good. The software industry is going in a bit dry. But maybe within months of time, again it will come back. There again we are able to get jobs. No need to worry for it. Recently also we conducted some drives here. Few drives we conducted there. Some students have selected there. I think so in the last drive maybe 12 members were selected. Understand it clearly what I'm telling there now. So we are against to the job guarantee program. But we will invite companies to come here to take the drives. Company drives will come there. Companies will come to Durga South campus. They will conduct the drive. But at Durga South, what we are going to do, we will give open opportunity for every student. No categorizations, no written tests, nothing else. We will give an open opportunity for every student. If they're talented, if they have already knowledge on the technology, they can show and they're able to get jobs. But before all these things, you should be strong in technology. If you're good at technology, at any location you can survive. If you're not good at technology, you're unable to survive in outside. Now, my responsibility is what there. I have to make you too confident in our technology. 100% confidence you have to get. And one more thing I'm telling there, at the end of the course, I'm telling you, I want to see all of you in a position to teach Java to somebody else. Understand my point here? At the end of the course, you should be in a position to teach Java to somebody else. You're not aware about it. At my morning batch is going on there. In my morning batch, just I asked casual, I asked there, how many of you are interested to teach Java here at Durga shop? Nearly almost all 10 members have raised their hands now. Fortunately, all 10 members are taking Java classes now at Durga shop. Really, I'm telling you. Even that opportunity will come to you even in the middle of the course. After completion of some amount of content, I will ask there. If any of you are interested to take Java classes at Durga Sir, if you are ready, if you are interested for it now, 2 months of time I will give training. Then after that we'll get opportunities at Durga Soft itself. We are creating resources here like this. But that is the latter situation, what I'm telling there. But first of all, you must aware about what the technology. We have to put focus, complete focus on what the technology. Complete information we are going to deliver. So quality, I'm going to provide there. Next one is after that. Concepts wise written test we are going to conduct. Concepts wise written test will be provided. Understand my point here? If a complete introduction, on that we have to appear for written test. There we can check your marks also. We will evaluate the papers, we can submit the papers. But marks, if you want to display that marks on notice board, we are ready for it. But in all my previous batches, people are saying to me, sir, don't display that marks on notice board, but conduct the exam. We will check myself. But anything is okay. But my requirement is what there? Conducting test is important. Definitely. You will evaluate the papers, we are going to display that marks and everything on notice board. Definitely appreciation will come for the highest mark gainer. Understand it clearly. Next one is mock interviews. Depending on the people, we are ready to conduct what their mock interviews, but at the end of the course only, not immediately. Immediately in the sense, concepts was written test we are going to conduct, but mock interviews in the sense, at least minimum complete core job we should aware. Then only we are able to conduct it, but at the end of the course, we will think about it clearly. Clear this one? Then after that, these are remaining technical content here. Working with multiple databases like Oracle and MySQL, working with multiple servers, WebLogic, Wildfly, Glassfish, and Tomcat, working with IDS, not ADS. No, definitely we are going to use what there, Eclipse and IntelliJ IDEA. NetBeans nowadays nobody is using it. Just leave this one. Eclipse and IntelliJ IDEA we are going to use. Especially my personal vote for what there, IntelliJ IDEA. It's giving very good support for our application development. So that I'm going to show how we are going to use this. Next one is what there, part of the course we are able to get interview questions. On every topic we are able to get interview questions. It's a part of the course. When I'm typing the content there I will put question and answer. There we are able to identify. At least if we gather that interview questions now, your interview will be simple. You will finish your Java interviews now. Right, sir. Up to which version of the Java we are going to discuss there? Up to the latest version here. But as of now, 21st version is available here. Up to the latest version we are going to understand. Not like only Java 8, not like only Java 9. That's it. Up to Java 20th or 21st version, we are going to understand. Observe carefully, right? So these are the things here what we have to understand, guys. Now this is totally the information about like what there, that advantage is what you are able to get. Okay. Totally, just I have a review about the total content what I discussed today. Today just I created these links and folders, might be classroom app, and moreover some might be some details I have given. Project life cycle I given. What is the meaning of full stack Java developer? I have given that information to you. That is the main focus today. After completion of it, what we are going to conduct, what advantages we are able to get by taking these courses, and all the information here are given there. That's it. Now this is the today's agenda what we completed. Okay, then understand it clearly. All of you know. One more point. First Saturday and Sunday is a gap. I think tomorrow and day of tomorrow, no classes for this. Next class will be on Monday. Observe carefully. Monday, same time, 6 o'clock. By sharp 6 o'clock, I'll start our class here. 6 to 7:30. 1.5 hour class is going to be happen. Out of this 1.5 hour of time, minimum 1 hour 15 minutes class is going to be happen. The 10 to 15 minutes is a grace time. For the sake of you people, you have to come here. It may take some time. Myself, after completion of the previous class, I have to take 5 to 10 minutes gap there. So because of that reason, 1 hour 15 minutes is a minimum class duration. In every week, Monday to Saturday, classes are going to be happen initially. Per week, 6 days of classes. Sunday is by default holiday initially. Once the OOPS concepts are going to be started. OOPS, fourth topic in our total syllabus. I have not listed that syllabus though. Before completing your demo class today, you will get one WhatsApp message with the total syllabus book. Or maybe by today evening, we are able to get the syllabus copy and everything. OOPS concepts. Once if I start object orientation, From that point onwards, even on Sundays also, we are going to have classes. Understand, guys, what I'm telling there? Even on Sundays also, we are able to have content. Try to recognize this point clearly, what I'm telling to you. Okay. But if you complete fast, if you want to complete a bit earlier more, we have to work on Sundays also. Sundays, if it is possible, I will take somewhat extra sessions. 2 hours or 3 hours like this. I'm going to plan for it, but not immediately. I'll not give much burden immediately now. Understand it clearly. Okay, fine. But in the first demo class in the sense, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we are not going to have any classes. Next class will be on what there? Monday. All of you are getting it or not? All right, sir. And I think the note is here what we are getting there. Anyway, sir, then one point here I'm telling to you. Maybe this is somewhat related with the fees, that kind of concessions and all, but I'm not ready to, no, I'm not interested to talk about money related things inside the classes. No, I'm total against for it. Relation should be you and me is what the technology only, not like money and all these things. I think they are giving some offers. Then offers are valid might be today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. That means up to Monday. Offers are available, valid. Now try to check out our office there. They will give more information to you regarding that. Some money reduction is going to be happen on packages now. I think so, but I'm not trying to read out all the things here. Just you can check out at our office there. If you go to our office, our admin people will talk about it now, right? They're giving some notice there. I think so. They're going to give this kind of notice on every demo, but I don't know. But go there, directly go to our office, and our admin people will talk about it. Okay, all right, sir. It's okay, fine. That's all for today. Then anything else apart from this? Or else, if you have any queries and anything else, no, just on Monday we will meet, and Monday I will give clarity on each and every point what we are having there. Monday might be then directly I'm going to start our actual syllabus. One time I will list out the syllabus content, then directly I'm going to start the syllabus on Monday. By 6 o'clock, we are going to have session there on Monday. Okay? Right, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Shall meet on Monday again. Thank you. Right, sir. Morning batches will take some time, sir. Then Praveen. Sorry, Praveen. Then morning batches will take some time here, not immediately. It will take some time, not immediately. Why? Because I don't know, maybe it may take months of time. Yeah. Morning batch, maybe then no idea as of now. If I'm thinking about it, after 2 to 2.5 months of time, it will start at morning time. 2 to 2.5 months of time, it will take. Yeah, certificates will be provided like batches wise. That means batches wise in the sense like what their full stack Java or maybe, hey, that depends on your requirement. If you want to get in for individual courses, okay, no issues, or people will send it, but you need to take the permission. But by default, we are going to provide like for the certificates for what there for the entire content at a time. Okay. Right. So if it is full stack Java, then total full stack Java certificates we are going to provide in general up to know. But if you want to get it, if you want to get like what there, individual certificates, just we can ask one time there, then our people will provide that individual certificates to you. Okay, ready, right? Yeah, definitely. Then zero knowledge also we are able to get. That's why we are here. We are going to give support to you. Okay, could you please extend the values of videos for 2 years now? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Sukhpreet Singh. Then max we don't have any limitation for it, but actually minimum 1 year of time we are going to provide. But after that also that videos are going to be available. Almost 4 to 5 back students are also accessing our videos at present. Yeah, then it is not at all like what 1 year of time now. Yeah, yeah, Praveen. Then there is a questions box. We can type the questions continuously. I'm watching your chat messages there. Then immediately I'm able to give reply. Why? Because so many members are attending the class now. If I give option there, everybody they're trying to connect with me, then automatically that the session is not going to be happen. That's why what I'm giving that option there. Then we can raise the question through questions box so that I can give immediately information, immediately solution for it. Okay, Praveen. Then. More number of people who can attend this session now, then it may be clumsy, right? So we can paste the question, then I can give reply immediately. Yeah, right, sir. Thank you. Anything else, guys? Yeah, Sukhpreet, nice. Canada, right. Yeah, no problem, Sukhpreet. Then we'll provide to you. No to worry for it. Yeah, we can leave, guys. Then session is completed. We can leave there. Then on Monday we will go for the session. Every day 1.5 hour. Finish. Every day 1.5 hour class. Right? Everyone telling AI will remove jobs. No, yeah, no. That is a bad propaganda. Don't think about it. No. Every time development is going to be happen, developers are going to be required. Then it's not like that. Impact will be very less. No need to think much about it. Yeah, thank you, Praveen. Thank you. Thanks a lot. From Maharashtra, I want to prepare for Java. That's nice. Good. Soundarya. Yeah, thank you. Then we can do that through these courses. Through Durga platform, we can learn. Yeah, thank you. And guys, then there are some offers, I think so. Then our admin people are giving that offers to you. If you have any concern, just you can contact this number, or maybe you can mail to Durgasoft online training at gmail.com. Our admin people will talk with you regarding that offers. No? Our admin people have given send I've sent that some offers to you regarding these courses. No, just one time talk with them. Yeah, we'll be able to clear Java certificates after the course. This is not certification course. Sukhpreet, then this is not certification course. This is a normal training course only. But I'm sure about it. With this knowledge, you can clear. We can get nearly 90% of your score in our certificate. Yeah, Soundarya. Then directly on Monday. Next class will be on Monday. Soundarya, ma'am. Then next class will be on Monday. Then Monday directly you can come to the class. There we can identify. We can see the content. Tomorrow no classes. The course duration minimum 3 months of time. Akash. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Okay. After completion of this course, which course should we join for what? For advanced Java or Spring. Then we require before moving on to the Spring, we must aware about advanced Java. First, we have to complete core Java. Then after that, advanced Java. Then after that, Spring Boot, microservices. Order already given that courses order. Then in that way, you have to complete. As a standard order here are given. Okay. So course for Java certification. Yeah. Then here we are not thinking much about the certification course. Sukhpreet. Just basic training only we are providing. The certification courses may be different. In the point of exams only they are going to prepare, but it is not like that. The total theory is going to be available, practicals are going to be available, that discussions on interview questions, this kind of approach is going on. If it is a certification course, no, only question and answer, this kind of theme is going to be happen. So it is not like certification course. Okay. Yeah, good evening, Kishore. ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు హైబర్నెట్ లేదు, ఈరోజు లేదని చెప్పు. Okay. Yeah, Kishore. Yeah, please give your question there. Guys, what is the difference between Java and Java certification? Certification, see, I think you are aware about intermediate and MSET exam, right? Kishore, intermediate and MSET exam. Preparing for intermediate exams, board exams, and preparing for MSET exam. I think you are aware about the difference, no? Right? The same difference. Same difference. So where third year BTech, can I also learn this course? Definitely. Sai Pranav, then definitely you can learn it. Yeah, sure. Anything else, guys? Where can I find recordings of this session, guys? Finish, then our admin people will send the recordings to you. Don't worry. Directly, you are able to get a mail for the registered mail. Directly, you are able to get access. Yeah, our admin people will send these recordings. No, then today's recording will be provided to you even through YouTube also. In Durgasoft channel, we are able to get this. But then officially, you are able to get a mail from Durgasoft with this particular demo videos. Don't worry. Okay. Anything else, guys? Shall we meet on Monday? Guys, just you can reach to our admin people there regarding that offers. I think our admin people have sent that messages to you. They will talk with you personally. No to worry for it. Guys, then shall we meet on Monday? Shall we meet on Monday? Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll see on Monday. And Monday onwards, we are going to start our content directly. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll meet on Monday.